We came to run up a bag today. We came to run up a bag today. Yo, 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 what is going on YouTube? It is Karma Speaks back with another video. I just came across this TikTok. I didn't even watch the whole thing. I knew I had to react to it on this channel real quick because this whole food stamp thing is still going crazy and people are still tripping out about it. Both sides, people that are on food stamps, they're tripping about it. People that aren't on food stamps and are, just totally against it, they're tripping about it. So we're gonna watch this video from this guy named Evan, right? We're gonna see what Evan got to say.
So because food stamps might get cut off, you've got people on this app getting hundreds of thousands of likes saying that they're just gonna steal the food instead. Imagine being so entitled that you think that just because the government stops giving you free stuff, you're now entitled to steal it. A lot of y'all should have been cut off a long time ago without a government shutdown because a lot of y'all have no business being on food stamps. You cannot work at all and simply have kids and exist and get up to almost $1,000 a month in a household of 4 on food stamps. Just sitting back, existing, no work requirement whatsoever. That should never have been allowed. Food stamps should be a temporary holdover while you look to get back on your feet so you can support yourself. Food stamps should not be this thing where people like me permanently pay for your groceries so that you can use the money you save to instead spend that on alcohol and vacations. That should never have been allowed. So I am happy to see you get cut off, and I will be even happier to see you get arrested when you think that you're entitled to steal food instead. So because food...
Okay, Evan went in. Evan went in. Okay, Evan. Now, people should definitely not be stealing food. People shouldn't be stealing nothing. You shouldn't be a criminal. I have a past, not coming from much. I have a past in that type of, rigmarole activity. And that's not the way. It is like the opposite of what you want to do. You don't want to steal. You don't want to be a criminal. You don't want to be a thief. That's not the person that you want to be. So please don't steal. But the issue with people like this is that they have a very narrow thinking of the United States of America, right? And I'll give you my personal opinion, right? So with any play there is, any play, whether it's subsidized housing, whether it's rent stabilized housing, whether it's food stamps, whether it's healthcare, whatever program it is, it's a play. It's a play. And I can't be mad at somebody for making a play. If somebody has the ability to make a play, like go to school for free or go to school for a reduced amount or be able to get food for free, they're making a play. And just because I can't make that same play doesn't mean it's not a good play. Either way, the way I look at it is the government has a certain budget for things. People getting off of whatever program it is isn't going to magically just put more money in your pocket. The government is going to find a way to spend that money either way. They're going to find new things to spend money on. They're going to, whether it's more infrastructure or whatever it is, it could be more stuff for schools. It could be, no matter what it is, the government will find ways to just spend the money. They'll fund external wars. They'll fund bombings of countries. They'll fund other just BS. They'll find a way. So people not spending money on food stamps or on these, programs or whatever isn't going to magically just put more money into your pocket and oh, you guys are using my tax dollars. Yeah, like that's, feel me? So might as well be able to make a move or a play off of the tax dollars that you are putting up, right? And now I understand the sentiment. I understand the frustration. It's like, okay, I'm putting into something that I'm not able to reap the benefits of. But you need to be resourceful and find a way to reap the benefits of those things. You have to. I mean, if you want to like really get ahead, and I'm not talking about, just be a lazy person that is on assistance and doesn't work and doesn't make any plays to further their life or whatever. I'm talking about people that have utilized it to further their positioning in life. Like for me personally, that's what happened, where it's like, I come from we'll just say a disadvantaged background, just for a lack of better terms right now. And we're able to make some plays off of whatever assistance in terms of healthcare and whatnot. And I'm able to run up a bag now. I'm in my second year of business. I'm making $100,000 a year. I made 10 grand last month. I'm making 10 grand this month. I made 10 grand the month before. I saved 65 bands, and we're on month 10. I'm about to have 70 by next month. Come on, like these are all things where it's like I took advantage, or I was able to take advantage of a play sitting in front of me, and I took it to the next step, right? And some people would be mad and be like, they'll just be upset about somebody else making a play that they can't make. But it's like, it doesn't mean that the play is bad. It just means you can't partake in that play. You got other plays that you got to make work for you. So when I see these videos, I don't particularly agree. Like, even though I'm, Mr. Republican and Mr. Conservative, and I like, my freedom, and I like this and that. And if the government, if cutting off these government assistance programs allowed more freedom, then yes, I get it. But it's not. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. It's not gonna change anything, because the government will always find a way to spend money. They always do. They always will. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, they're always gonna find a way to just spend more money. So saying all this stuff about, oh, you guys should be cut off or whatever, or these people should be cut off, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do anything. Like, for me personally, I don't know how it's gonna work out with my tax returns and whatnot, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure I have free healthcare until I'm like 25, 26, and I'm taking advantage of it. I promise you. Like, I'm a ride out that play until it doesn't work anymore, and then I'll try to find a new play, right? And for those people that are on food stamps, Section 8, all these different programs, let them ride out that play until it doesn't work anymore. That's how you get ahead in life. And it's that these people that are upset about it, they're upset that other people have the opportunity to get ahead of life. And I don't want to say they don't have the opportunity to, but they're just not resourceful enough to find a play that works for them. I'm gonna keep it a beam, right? And I've thought about this for the past couple of days, because I keep seeing these posts over and over again, and I keep seeing people really upset and really just like, bitter about the situation on both ends. People that are on government assistance and people that aren't. And it's just like, look, if you've been on it, you had your time to make the play, to get yourself like on track to where you could fund it yourself. And then on the other end of the spectrum, why are you mad at somebody for making a play? I wouldn't be mad at Southeast Asian claiming to be black, or claiming to be any other ethnicity, so that they could get into college and not or pay less, or get certain scholarships, or get certain grants. I wouldn't be mad at that. I'd be like, yo, get to the bag. Get to the bag. Get to the bag. That's it. Like, that's my whole philosophy, right? This is what this whole channel is about. It's about running up the bag, right? It's about running up the bag. So if you got an opportunity in any sector, take it. Take advantage of it, because the system is there to be taken advantage of. The rich have things that they do to take advantage of the system. The poor need to find their way to take advantage of the system. Simple, right? And when I say the poor, I mean anybody that's making less than $250,000 a year. For real. Like, I'm poor. Making 100 grand, I'm poor. Anybody that's making less than $250,000 a year, you're poor. I promise you, right? You might not actually be like impoverished, but you're poor. You're a brokey. You can't take advantage of the tax benefits or whatever that the rich have. You can't, invest in real estate and then just deduct or do some accelerated depreciation to not pay any taxes. You can't do that. I can't do that. Feel me? So it's like all these rich people, they got their stuff. Poor people, be resourceful. Find your thing. Find your thing that you could run up a bag with. Don't sit here being bitter about certain things. And again, mind you, I'm Mr. Republican, Mr. Conservative. So I align myself with a lot of the views, but it's like, this one, it just sounds so like idiotic. It sounds so idiotic, right? Like, I get a hard cutoff, like a hard cutoff on government assistance. It's fine, but I don't think you should be upset at somebody because they were making a play off of it. Right? You can argue back at them if they're arguing about being cut off, but like, for real, like, don't be mad that somebody was making a play. That's like super weird and super like just detached from reality. Let somebody run up a bag. I'm not gonna get mad at somebody run up a bag. I'm not gonna get mad at a rich person run up a bag. I watch Anton Daniels on the daily basis. I love his content, and he's against what I'm saying right now. I love his content. Like with I watch him. Like I almost see him as like a internet mentor or whatever. And I know this view he's very opposed to or whatever. But like he's making plays to where he can run up a bag and he doesn't have to pay a whole bunch in taxes or whatever, or his tax rate is reduced because he's investing in real estate and he's depreciating that asset and he's doing all this different stuff, buying cars, being able to depreciate that or write off the entire thing depending on how heavy it is. He got that Cybertruck, write that whole thing off, I bet. So it's like, why get mad at the poor person but not turn around and get mad at the rich person too? I think it's the middle class people that are really upset. I think it's the middle class people because you're in a funny spot where it's like you are too late to the game and make too much money to take advantage of the poor people programs or whatever. And you're not there yet to where you could really take advantage of the higher net worth individual programs or little finesses. So you're stuck. You're stuck in this middle position where it's like you can't get shit. You can't get nothing. You can't get no program here, and you can't do any depreciation there. You're just stuck in the middle, having to pay full price for everything. You getting taxed out the wazoo, paying full price, not getting no assistance. Best you could do is set up a GoFundMe. I'll leave it at that though. I appreciate anybody that watches. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. This one, we gonna still talk about this topic just because like it's just going crazy, but it's like it's so funny seeing these people argue back and forth. It's just like you should do this and then you shouldn't do that. Like, come on, let's run up a bag. Run up a bag. Come on. And for anybody, wondering, I'm 22, so I'm gonna run up a bag, man. I'm gonna run up a bag.